on application technology, and a very robust portfolio of projects for public and private. Next chart, please. I had suggested to Mr. January that in the course of our due diligence to provide market opportunity, that we look at the possibility of establishing a tire recycling plant. We just completed one a few years back in Franklin, Georgia, that processes 1,200 tons of rubber tires per day. We also have a plant, Franklin, at Liddell, Georgia, that processes automotive residue, all of the plastic, non-metallic components of automobiles before they get recycled. About 250 tons a day. These are plants that our client, Purifying Power, or Boris Power, or Boris is the umbrella corporation that owns Purify Solutions and Purify Power. These are plants that were designed for private companies and are fully operational today. Next chart, please. We have been in dialogue with our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Approximately 2,800 tons per day, 1.2 gigawatt power for our nation's capital. Approximately 1,000 jobs will be created. 1.2 billion capital investment. We are finalizing two projects now in the state of Virginia. One, the general area of Jamestown on the Green River. The 2.5 billion capital investment. It will process 25,000 tons per day, produce 1.2 million gallons of synthetic fuel for the Defense Logistics Agency, and 500 megawatts of electricity. It's creating 3,000 new jobs. And these are primarily jobs that have been lost to the state of Virginia as well as the Navy shipbuilding actor in Newport News. So those fabrication jobs are salvaged as a result of this plant going in there. Further, in the western extremities of the state of Virginia, in the area of the Cleveland region, a $2 billion capital investment for 25,000 tons per day, 1.2 million gallons of synthetic fuel, and 500 megawatts of electrical power. This particular plant in Cleveland will process coal fine and hazardous waste associated with mining coal. Next chart, please. This is just a very small listing of additional plants that are being evaluated or in a due diligence cycle. One that would be of interest to you if you're on the state, East St. Louis, Illinois, a regional plant there, simply because of the obvious location of their industrial park adjoining the Mississippi River. They have excellent large opportunity to bring municipal solid waste or tires or agricultural waste or other tires down or up the river. Create jobs there as well. Next chart, please. In summary, we provide on-site approved methods of municipal solid waste disposal. We provide the solution covered by multiple patents. We don't require any budget assistance from you. We use what you already have in your budget for your trash, those tip fees, and if you choose to purchase electricity from us, we'll stabilize that price for 20 years as well. We will bring the necessary capital to build this plant to create the economic benefit. All we ask you to do is, if you have land available, that you allow us to either lease it or purchase it, fair market value, and that you provide a 20-year contract for the municipal solid waste that becomes the fuel that will drive our plant. And we'll guarantee no more landfill, competitive power purchases, reduce pollution, 20 years of stable power and waste disposal costs. Mr. January, the last chart should be the point of contact information, and that concludes my information. Will be subject to your questions, sir.
Do you have any questions, Bobby, or? Like I said before, Alderman and Mayor, my potential reason 2 years ago when I first brought this, I didn't bring it up again. It wasn't because I didn't want to bring it sooner. It was the fact that Mr. Kelly has a number of other opportunities and places that they're looking at building first, and they do their due diligence. And I talked to him about North Chicago. I believe that with the city council and the mayor's help, Purified Pilots and his company could come in. They could provide lots of jobs and opportunities. And also, if Sheridan Crossing is off the table, because I did speak to Mayor Kine about that, he suggested that we not change the what they are to a retail place, because when you pull up the zip code 60064, go on Google Maps, and you put 60064, and you put the address, it tells you light industrial. We changed that to retail. The spot we got down there would have been an excellent location, but there's other locations in North Chicago City Council that I believe with this company to come do their due diligence, it's a win-win situation for us. We don't pay for anything. We show them the land, they do the due diligence. If they like the land, they spend the money, they give us jobs, economic growth, and stability. It's about stability. We put dead presidents in people's pockets, we win. So with this company, I researched them a lot. I even went to East St. Louis to see how they're going there, and I made some phone calls. Michael Timothy Durson is like my big brother. That's how I found him. Mr. Durson and Mr. Kelly are lifelong friends, and Mr. Kelly has been instrumental in making green energy available, and it's about jobs. Our community needs jobs, Alderman and Mayor. We need something that's going to help stimulate North Chicago. And we don't have any jobs, we're going to keep running people away. Raising the taxes, not bringing that economic growth to the community. A movie theater can only bring you 20 jobs. A grocery store, to the capacity, one I'm looking at, H-E-B Foods, it can bring you 47 jobs. What else did I do? Starbucks Coffee, 12 jobs. This company, and Mr. Kelly hasn't gone in the league, but he's got other companies that he's willing to bring into North Chicago. Mr. Kelly, I hate to throw you off guard. Can you please discuss the fabrication company? I know it's not on topic, but can you bring that up to generally tell the city about that? I'm interested in that. I think that's wonderful.
Yes, sir, be glad to. We also have a product that we offer for disaster relief, emergency response, and to the United Nations for refugees. Imagine what happens when you have a flood, tornado, hurricane, earthquake, tsunami. Typically, you lose electrical power, you have a lot of debris, and you need fresh water. We have two systems in our waste power water portfolio that are fully deployed. The Model 5000 fit in a 20-foot shipping container. The Model 9000 fit in a 40-foot shipping container. Within 72 hours, our portable gasification unit can be deployed anywhere on Earth. You can fly them in a wide-body aircraft, you can position them with a helicopter, and be operational within a couple of hours. Now, these systems process fibrous waste, tree limbs, leaves, pallets, plastic, cardboard, paper, food waste, the debris that accumulates whenever you have these kinds of disasters. It makes electricity, and it will purify any source of non-nuclear water, to include ocean or salt water. It'll make it fresh, pure, potable water. Now, the fabrication, as Mr. Daniel indicated, we merely developed the software and the control technology. The gasification unit, the actual chamber that does the gasification, is manufactured by a German company. The turbine generator that makes the electricity